You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday to you, sir. How are you?
It is a Wednesday, and I know you get so jacked up, John.
I do. I'm so
about Wednesday.
I love Wednesday.
And my favorite part about it is you're kind of responsible for checking that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like who's going to want receipt, and you're so bad at it.
I just started looking right now.
And yet you keep doing it.
I'm going to have a winner by the time you're ready for it.
That's what he always says.
We will, before this segment is over, we'll have some lovely parting gifts for a lucky listener as soon as John figures it out.
Yeah. Look at all these people who want to win. That's awesome.
Got a couple of, it's kind of an offset national holiday double dip here thing.
Oh, what's that?
And I when you combine them together, it's, well, I kind of like it. It happens to be National Onion Ring Day.
Oh, yummy.
Yum.
Big fan, but like so many foods, they can be used for good or evil. I've had great onion rings, and I've had onion rings where I go, are you serious?
Yeah.
These are terrible.
I like the ring, but not the onion.
And it also happens to be along with National Onion Ring Day. It's National Kissing Day.
Ooh. Smoocheroonie time.
I know. With a little onion on your breath? I don't know.
Seems like a bad
I don't know. If
combination.
you're going to combine the two, you might want to ask your partner if that's okie dokie.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Meryl Streep, who has been in every movie ever in the last 40 years, is 73 today.
Well, happy birthday
Okay.
to you.
She seems, well, I don't know her at all. I really don't have a dog in that fight, not even a little bit. David Lander.
Okay.
We fell in love with David Lander, probably one of the greatest sitcom characters ever. He was Squiggy on Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Who doesn't
Squiggy
love
and Lenny.
Squiggy?
I really loved him, yeah.
I should see if he's available for an interview.
Good luck. He passed away in 2020. But
Well, so he's not.
you
is what
go,
you're saying.
John. I'm amazed you're not on a Facebook page with the guy.
I didn't know that. So
And John Dillinger,
yeah.
born this day. He robbed a little bank downtown
Yeah,
Sioux
he
Falls
did.
back in the 30s, actually.
Robbed a lot of banks.
And strangely enough, John Dillinger, who was born this day, it was also this day in 1934. John Dillinger is named America's first Public Enemy #1.
Oh yeah.
How's that? What a great way to celebrate your birthday.
What an honor.
Hey, Mom, #1.
Maybe they thought he would show up for a party or something.
#1. And 1940. Why did I think it would have been before that? But it's not. It was this day in 1940. The very first Dairy Queen opens.
Oh yeah.
In Joliet, Illinois.
Really? I thought that was a Minnesota thing.
You would have been completely wrong, John. It was in Joliet, Illinois.
Wow. Are they based in Minnesota now?
I
Okay,
don't.
I'll look.
What do I look like, a franchise CEO to you? The heck would I know?
I'll look and see.
But here's the skinny. The little tagline back then when they opened in 1940 was the new frozen dairy product. Because it's not ice cream. It's called what? Ice milk? It's not
is
ice
it?
cream.
I
Really?
guess I thought it was ice cream.
Dairy Queen is not ice cream.
Oh.
It's called ice milk, I
Okay,
believe.
interesting.
Minneapolis, Minnesota is where they are now.
And what did the big Dairy Queen cone cost back in 1940? The big
nickel.
one?
Oh, boy,
A
I
nickel.
don't know.
Was a nickel.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah, you could
It's almost
get,
like I'm on their website right now.
you could get a jumbo sundae for 12 cents, and the Dairy Queen Mother of All Mothers special sundaes for 15 cents.
Wow.
I remember when I was a kid, I would see Dairy Queen signs, and then you'd see some of that say DQ Brazier.
Right.
And I had no idea what that meant.
Well, that's when they started cooking food, too,
yeah,
instead of just
that's
the
what
dairy
it was.
products.
If
yeah.
it said Brazier, that meant that they had food.
Yeah, you get a
I was
burger
like-
and a dog, and yeah.
I was like 38 years old when I found that out.
And it was in 1377, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of monarchies, and I think every
yeah.
country should have kings and queens and princes.
few of them,
because
yeah.
It just cracks me up. It was this day in 1377. I love this stuff so much. Richard of Bordeaux succeeds his grandfather, Edward III, as King of England.
Nice.
Richie was 10.
Holy cow.
He's 10 years old.
Can you imagine calling the shots at age 10?
Yes, in fact,
imagine
he
the fun
did.
you
He
could
was
have.
awesome. It's like immediately announced, everybody gets a pony, and most girls are still fairly icky. I'm in charge, and take off his head because he cranks me off.
Yeah.
You're 10. You're in charge of England. How
That's
amazing is
amazing.
that? Holy cow. Where's the king? He's down for a nap. So I know, we all know, and we can just bust ahead here.
Gonna do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Whoa, what's going on here?
It's your Mintervention, sweetie.
My what?
I'm with Mint Mobile. Your family and friends are concerned about your expensive wireless plan.
I don't even have Mint Mobile.
And we want to fix that. Right now, you're paying too much. With Mint Mobile, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month.
Really?
Yeah. Get nationwide coverage for less. Plans start at just $15 a month.
Learn more now at mintervention.com. Coverage not available in all areas. New activation and a 3-month plan required. Additional restrictions may apply. See terms at mintervention.com. Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We have Dr. Harley. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I'm doing good. Trying to beat the heat as much as possible.
Yeah, summer is officially here now, so that's going to be here for the next couple of months for sure. Now, this is a time of year when a lot of people get busy with a bunch of soccer practice and all the games that their kids are in, and then they've got their own stuff to deal with, and maybe they're involved in extracurricular activities, so it can be kind of a stressful time of the year, can it?
Right. It's a very busy time of year for a lot of people, and people kind of get overwhelmed, right? Because they're like, I gotta do this, I gotta have this, the kids have this, we're trying to buy a house or sell a house, and this market's kind of a crazy time. So yeah, stress is, I mean, we always have stress, but different seasons have different types of stress, and it just seems like summer's one where you're just kind of always on the go and you don't take a minute to just decompress and relax, so your stress keeps building.
Oh, and it seems like every weekend there's something. There's this festival, that festival, a fair, some parades, some sort of thing going on. So what are some things people can do to maybe, even if they have all this stress in their life, to maybe live with it in a better way than dealing with it the wrong way?
Yeah, I mean, one of the first things you can do is change your mental attitude about it. Like I just said, like, oh, I have to do this. Our kids are doing this. It's like, I get to do this.
Yeah.
Changing your verbiage and changing your mindset about all the things you get to do, being grateful that you have these things to do, that will definitely help a lot, because then you're looking forward to these things versus the attitude is like, oh, we have to do this. Oh, I have so many things going on, like dreading it because you have so much stuff. So that's a big thing, is just changing your mentality about it.
There's still going to be some of it that I have to do, but no, I know what you mean, though.
And addressing where's the stress coming from. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have stress. Stress doesn't bother me. But everyone has some sort of stress, be it physical, chemical, or emotional stress. The chemical are the things we eat or drink. So if you're, feeling really run down, look at what you're eating and drinking. Are you running through the fast food lines too often? Are you maybe drinking too many alcoholic beverages and not drinking enough water when it's
Why
really
did
hot?
we all look at Heidi? Just kidding, Heidi. No, I know what you mean. It's like putting the right fuel in your body. We had a vehicle last year that we purchased, and I put ethanol gas in it.
Oh, no.
And it was running really weird. It was from 1983, before ethanol was a thing.
No.
So I literally can experience, I know what you're talking about, because we were putting the wrong fuel in the vehicle, and it was running terribly because of it. And it's the same with your body, isn't it?
Definitely. Like, you are what you eat. So that's a big thing. Just watch what you're eating and try to incorporate some more fresh fruits and veggies. That will definitely help boost a lot of those energy levels. Then obviously the emotional stress is a big thing that, like we talked about, changing your mindset about things will really help with that. And, making a list of all the things, maybe doing a daily planner so you can organize your life a little bit better, that can help too, versus, oh, I was going to write this down and I forgot, or I forgot that we had this, and we're running around like trying to plan and organize will definitely help with a lot of that.
So you're not always living in emergency mode.
Exactly right. Yeah, if you're always running, you're in fight or flight mode all the time, well, then you're getting to that point where you have time to rest and sleep. Your body's still in fight or flight mode. You're not getting a chance to actually get into sleep and relax and unwind.
If somebody listening is going, I can relate to so many of these things, and maybe they would like to introduce chiropractic in their health plan and would like to reach out to you, how do they get a hold of you here at Balanced Life Chiropractic?
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing I talk a lot about with our patients, is just how stress can be causing a lot of their health problems. And even if they don't have any issues, how just having a well-balanced nervous system can help calm down their stress, help their body actually function better, is going to lead to being able to handle all that stress better. So we'd love to chat with them and let them know how we can help. They can reach us at our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic, or they can give us a call at 605-215-1785.
You can find them online as well. Their website is balancedlife sd.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many of our guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Culture Club, The Cult, Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun, Mexico. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
And now, stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Wednesday?
Well, first of all, look at this studio. It's brimming with prizes.
I know, they're falling all off the edge of the desk and everything.
Because it's Wednesday.
Wednesday!
We spared all expense coming up with that promotional name.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
I can't believe it was still available.
There's a big show coming up.
There is.
I believe, see, I can't call it the Denny because that's just not what it is. It's at
the Denny Sanford Premier Event Center.
Premier Event Center.
Yeah.
And we have tickets to a show.
We do.
It's coming up. And if I'm not mistaken, Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice is there, yeah.
Right. Who else?
Coolio, Rob Bass, All for One, Montel Jordan, Tone Low, Young MC, Tag Team, and some folks from the CNC Music Factory.
It's going to be an amazing show.
And this is a pair of tickets, John.
It is a pair, not
pair
one,
tickets.
but two tickets to that amazing I Love the 90s show.
Pair of tickets, I Love the 90s show are going to grease the palm of, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Corner.
Yeah!
Going to get your tunes on.
Nice. That's going to be fun. I was going to go to that concert, but Heidi informed me that I don't get to.
We will be out of town?
We have other plans, apparently. I didn't know this, so I already made plans to go to this, but now I guess we're going to go to that. So.
Okay, man, why don't you do your whining on your own time?
Right, exactly.
Wow. I'm a sports guy. I grew up a sports guy, and I've certainly had my favorite athletes over the years. And some of them have been, huge disappointments. And, in fact, frankly, most professional athletes turn out to be huge disappointments on some level. But there's one guy. Just one guy who for the past 20, 30 years has just stood out. Every time I see him and he does a lot of endorsements. I just see him and I just smile. And I go, you know what? I could hang out with Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a neat guy, doesn't he?
Everything he does just seems legit and above board. He doesn't seem like
he's super serious about anything. Like everything. He's just kind of like, you know what? Whatever.
He's just a guy.
I like when he opened his own Radio Shack, but it was Radio SHAQ.
Yeah, and he'll tell you point blank, this whole celebrity thing is just made up, man. It is what it is. Yeah. Don't really care. Whatever. Life is good. So he's out in New York City last week, right?
Right.
And he's got a date.
Okay.
With a young lady, and at a fairly nice eatery. She does the ordering.
Okay.
Of course, and it's all legit. And he calls over the Garcon, the head waiter, the maitre d', whatever, and says, you know what, I'm having a lovely time. I love your place, and gosh, what I'd kind of like to do is I'm picking up everybody's tab tonight.
Oh,
and
wow.
There was about 40 other diners in the room. Anyway, the guy laid down. Shaq picks up a tab for over $25,000.
Holy
Plus,
cow.
The biggest tip the staff has ever seen in their life.
I bet.
And he wanted anonymous. He said, yeah, don't tell him this is going on, whatever. This is just on me, man, because I'm having a lovely time and you people are great. And yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff he does.
Wow.
How did it get leaked? I don't want anyone to know I'm doing this.
Well, somebody on staff, apparently one thing leads to another, and it's New York. But
how could you not tell anybody? If Shaq came in and paid for your meal.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to tell
I'll keep this between me and you, Shaq.
Yeah.
Promise.
That's so fantastic.
That was New York City at the Joulon Club.
Ooh, I love that place. Never been there before.
Sunday night. I mean, just Shaq being out going, hey, I'm kind of digging this, and I got a few extra bucks in my pocket, so you know what? My treat.
Yeah.
He should be on money.
Great.
I think Shaq should probably run the world, actually.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him personally. Or professionally.
I don't know him personally.
What I do know,
none of us are surprised by that.
I just want to make sure I put that up.
He had a stellar career in the NBA, even though for the life of him he could not hit a free throw to save his life.
Oh, really?
Which is still one of the funniest things ever. Yeah, find some highlight films of Shaq throwing from the line. So it is hysterical.
He needed to practice more. Is that what it was? Or
it didn't matter what he did. He couldn't hit a free throw. I don't care if the game was on the line. I don't care if there were hostages taken. It didn't matter. He is not sinking the free throw.
So people were not betting on that.
No, he had
That's too bad.
far other marketable skills on
yeah.
the court. That was not one of them.
Well,
and
that's
just
cool.
kind of became legendary. Yeah,
Nice.
So, there you go. Just thought I'd share that because it just struck me as kind of a fun story, and I'm a fan. So
I can see why you found it interesting because you know what, Dan? I also found it interesting.
well, thank you, John. Appreciate
Heidi, did
that.
you?
I found it very interesting.
Thank you,
Three
Heidi.
Dan.
Fantastic.
All right, hey,
Trifecta.
thanks for coming in, dude.
Hey, thanks for letting me. Appreciate it, guys.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022. Equities rebounded Tuesday, the first day of trading of the week, but we urge investors not to read too much into the move. The rally comes in the wake of new lows for the S&P 500 and is not likely to gain much momentum. The S&P 500 broke out of a downward slanting channel in the previous week, which suggests the downtrend will gain momentum and not the other way around. This week, there will be few economic or earnings reports to move the market, so inflationary concerns, fears of recession, and Fed speak will likely take the fore. The next big hurdle for the market will be the second quarter earnings report season. The peak of the season begins in about 3 weeks with reports from JP Morgan Chase and other big banks. And the news may not be good. Rising inflation and dwindling savings could put a cap on consumer spending, which is the backbone of the American economy. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.